August 6, 2016, Tony Dungy entering the Hall of Fame, and here he is. I can't believe it's been 9 years.
It is hard to believe. Still have goosebumps, though, Mike, as we get to this weekend and that day and what it meant. And as I said, you never expect it, but when it happens and you join that group, it's hard to even put it into words.
Is the elation or the celebration is like going to the Hall of Fame or winning the Super Bowl? Are they similar? Is there any?
No, for me, winning the Super Bowl was more so. It was
right.
a team thing. The Hall of Fame was just kind of unbelievable. I've told you guys before that the moment for me was when you get the gold jacket on Friday night. So I'm standing on the one edge, and you're going to walk down through everybody and they put your jacket on. And I'm standing there, and the first guy I see is Lem Barney. And, of course, I was Lem Barney in the backyard when I was growing up, and he was my hero. And then I see Joe Green, and this is one of my teammates, one of those iconic people. And then I see Sapp and Brooks together, and I coach these guys, and they're all in this group. And then I think about Coach Noel and Bill Walsh, who I played for, and I put the jacket on, and I cannot believe I'm in this group with these guys.
It's incredible. I can't even imagine all the connections you got. I mean, we were at the Hall of Fame yesterday, and I was looking at it, and I was nothing in the NFL, and was like, damn, I played with that guy. It was really cool. It must be special for you to walk through those hallways.
10 teammates, 2 coaches that I played for, I think 14 guys that I've coached. So it's pretty unique. And, again, like, what am I doing here in this group?
Did he bring his jacket this year? Did he bring his jacket?
I remember
there's not an issue with bringing it to the hotel. The issue is bringing it from the hotel to the stadium.
Which is my all-time favorite moment of him. I tell people that it was the glimpse of the Tony Dungy, the player right there we got to see. We were in a pregame meeting 2 years ago for the Hall of Fame, and they were giving us the rundown, and you were supposed to do one of the segments with your jacket on, and I can still remember your face. You looked up, and you went, I don't got it.
But I was following instructions. Amy Acton, here's your clothes for the night. I just put them on. I totally forgot about that.
And you know, there is a long-standing Cowboys-Steelers rivalry, and you're fundamentally a Steeler. So yesterday when the Cowboys coach came, he was late. You were 10 minutes early, so we just want a clear record of that.
Yeah.
10 minutes early.
I will tell you what Dwight White told me when we were getting ready to play the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Cowboys are Neiman Marcus. We're J.C. Penney.
I like it. I like it.
We can shop at Neiman Marcus with all the money we made beating the Cowboys.
That's amazing. I mean, the fact that was your rookie year and you got to be in that Super Bowl, right? That was Super Bowl 13?
My second year.
That was your second year, yeah. To be in that and to see that game and, you know, the drop in the end zone. You know,
it had everything. Hollywood Henderson taking the ball off of Terry Bradshaw. It just had everything.
Yeah, it had it all. Can't spell cat, all of it. That was amazing.
And so much history and rivalry between those. And I'll tell you where it started. Puma wanted to get into the shoe business.
Right.
So they went to both teams before the game and said, hey, if you wear our shoes, we'll pay you to wear them in the game. And all our guys had worn Adidas forever. So we found out, they come to us, $500. So, of course, the young guys, we all signed up. Some of the veterans did. And Dwight and Harvey Martin were teammates in college. So Dwight calls Harvey and says, hey, we're getting $500. And Harvey Martin said, well, we're getting $1,000.
Oh, my gosh.
The game was over right there. There's no way the Cowboys were. Dwight was so mad. He told all the rest of the guys they shortchanged us. And
yeah, we got more Super Bowls and we're getting the lesser deal.
Puma gets the credit for one of the all-time great Super Bowls because in the 70s they were low-scoring and they were boring and they were sluggish, and that was the game
35-31
where it first was like, wow, this is what the Super Bowl can be. And I'd never thought that there was a chance the Super Bowl could be like one of those regular season games that goes down to the wire that you would see once every few weeks. Like, wow, the Super Bowl can be one of those games too.
Yeah. After the rule changes, 76, the Steelers had this incredible defense, went on a run, 27 quarters with no touchdowns. They changed the rules, opened up the passing game, eliminated the double chuck, 5-yard rule, all of that. And Coach Noel said, well, okay, we've been a running team. We're going to have to throw it now.
Yeah.
And he turned Stallworth and Swan loose, and they had Starbuck and Drew Pearson and Tony Hill and Dorsett, and it was an offensive showcase in that game.
Yeah, incredible. Speaking about the game tonight with the Hall of Fame game, first off, did you ever have to coach the Hall of Fame game?
Yes.
And what is that I know it's always cool to be here and part of it, but you got to go to training camp earlier than everybody else. Like, is it a good thing for the coaches sometimes, or does it just make the season a little longer?
Back then, it was a good thing because you got to spend more time, you got to play guys and see what they could do.
Right.
And it was an extra game to play your young guys. We also brought guys to the Hall to show them the history of the game, and this is what it's all about. And and I enjoyed it, and we played our guys.
Right.
It's different now, 25 years later. Not too many people play, but yeah, it was just like we get an extra chance to see what we've got.
Yeah.
One last thing before we let you go. You talked earlier about how important it was for you when you got the gold jacket to see all of the greats and your heroes. We were talking about this yesterday. Even in the years when we don't have the game, you still come back because you don't want to deprive the next guys of that same feeling where you're welcomed into the Hall of Fame by as many of the guys who are there as possible.
Yeah, I really think it's a responsibility of the brotherhood. And so many of the guys come back year after year after year because they want to be part of that. They want to welcome the guys in. And I know the feeling that I had when I saw 120 guys there. So I want to be part of that. I want to give every group from here on out that same feeling.
Hey, I know you got to go, and we're gonna go to commercial here, but I'm gonna put some praise on you. First off, when we go to the Hall of Fame or we go anywhere, right? Tony Dungy is a big deal, and it's a big deal. And we were there yesterday, and it's Rodney and Devin McCourty and Jason Garrett and all of that. But no matter what hallway we walk through, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, there's Coach Dungy. There's Coach Dungy." And I just trying to say to the fans out there that you're so respected in the league by fans. Everybody's in awe with the way you handle yourself always. You're so nice and polite to everybody. You've been like that with me forever too. And I just want you to know that we appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
You're the man in my eyes.
Well said. Yeah. Well said. Oh, I know anytime we're walking anywhere, if I'm behind you, I see all the people who went by, and they're like
that was Coach Dungy. That's what happened yesterday. That was Coach Dungy. And then they were going back up their stairs, and they was like, "No, you just went down the stairs, but they're going to follow Coach up there." And they go, "Can I get a picture?" and do all that. But
all right,
you're the man, Coach.
Coach, thank you for being on time.
On time.
That's right.
Love it.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.